Witajcie drodzy widzowie, ja jestem Mordziaty, a to kolejny materiał z serii Przysiądźmy do Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Moi drodzy, jak pamiętacie, w ostatnim odcinku udało nam się odpracować zbrodnię Henryka na weselu, uratowaliśmy pana Ptaszka przed stryczkiem, porozmawialiśmy z panem Bergowem w końcu i teraz musimy wyruszyć do Niebakowa razem z naszym przyjacielem, tak więc zaczynajmy.
Come on then, a ride in the fresh air will do us both a world of good. Well, shall we set off for Nabokov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schumberg.
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Bergov. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us.
I suppose you're right. But I won't be fucking humiliated. A jump-top tosser like that isn't going to get high-handed with the Lord of Perkstein.
I agree. Although, the Lord of Perkstein can also act pretty haughty at times.
Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
O kurde. Można zrobić romans z Ptaszkiem. Nie robimy tego.
It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herbwoman, Bozhena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
You're right. That's only proper.
Therefore, I entrust you with that, on behalf of both of us. Give her our sincerest thanks, along with this. That ought to repay our debt royally.
Your wish is my command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then. Are you whistling just for fun?
Jest mój konik.
Damn it! I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
Dobra, ścigajmy się.
There's a junction beyond Truskowitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready, forward!
Ka! Ka!
Go! Show what you're made of!
Quick! Quick!
Go! Show what you're made of!
Quick!
Oż kurde, pobiegł skrótem. Właśnie się zastanawiałem, czy to nie jest skrót tam. Ajajaj. Kurde, wygra chyba ze mną.
Go! Show what you're made of!
Quick!
No, trudno.
Come on!
No, już musiałem zwolnić. Bo zaraz by mnie koń zrzucił. Dobra, niech ma coś ten ptaszek z życia. Chociaż w tym będzie dobry.
Ka!
Christ, yeah! Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Dobra, moi drodzy, spotkamy się już w Niebakowie. No i dotarliśmy.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Jaromir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
I co?
Come along. Sir Jaromir
Oh.
will be here any moment.
See?
Jednak się udało. Tym razem nas nie potraktowali gównem.
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Jaromir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Jaromir. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses! My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Jaromir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Jaromir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Bardzo dobrze.
Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat.
Idziemy na piwko? Czy na winko?
As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work
O koniach?
stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lads' feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check
Czyli
out
coś
the
chyba
little
podejrzanego w tych koniach jest, skoro musimy o konie pytać.
We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? They've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
You have a kind master, eh?
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories. I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
Zezwaniem do broni, czy to sprawa panów? Nie wiem. Nie znam gościa, nie będę mu się spowiadał.
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
Well, if you ask me, von Burgov wants to strike at the bandits. So he's putting an army together.
To jednak się wygadałem.
It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Burgov have?
Coś mi tu śmierdzi.
I don't know. Trotsky is so big, I couldn't guess how many men there are there.
Well, hopefully enough. I bet my left nut Lord Jaromir will send me. Tell me one thing, though, because I can't wrap my head around it. Why didn't von Burgov send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Jaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, is somehow significant.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his what? Yeah, page? Servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Jaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're
O, oczywiście.
a bit of a friendly duel, you've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it.
To jest to, co Henryczki lubią najbardziej.
We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here. We don't want to hack each other
That's sensible.
Dobra.
in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want.
Może buzdyganem poćwiczę trochę. Cały czas tym mieczem walczę. Dobra, dawać buzdygan.
Or any old bludgeon.
Aye. I'm sure we can find something like that somewhere. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on. Well then. Ready?
Let's go. Glory to Lord Capon.
I could watch this all day.
I've got you.
Whack him! Whack him! Kurwa! I'm wounded!
Watch out! He's one of the best fighters around.
O!
For Lord Nabok! Smash him, Michael! Oh! Whack him!
They're
Whack
going at
him!
it just like real knives.
No i co, gościu? Nie miałeś szans.
An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honor to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Klara.
O, ostrogi.
Beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Dobra, dziękuję bardzo. Muszę trochę dowiedzieć się o tych koniach.
I'm sorry.
Może kowal.
Greetings. What brings you here?
Well, it's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must me and my brother wanting to get out of the smithing trade.
Dobra, dobra.
Henry. How's trade?
Oh, I wish. If I could make stuff, we just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get...
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nail. Folks don't take care of things.
You took the words out of my mouth. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work will...
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is, thanks for the offer. And besides, you get in the way down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice with Twerk or something. Make the most of your free time till your lord gets back.
All right. Whatever you...
Oh, I know you did. But I can Farewell, sir.
Pracują nad fortyfikacjami? Dobra, nie będę tam... A tu jeszcze jest przejście. To jest ta Klara? Tak.
Well, I never. The Great War. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Oh, but nor did he. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you...
That's what I'm here for. Show me, so I know if I need to apply.
You surely won't be all...
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in... Well, I've done what I could.
Aye.
I'm glad.
Henry. Lord Capon's...
Oh, I'm Klara. Nice to meet you.
I'm not a knight.
Oh, how...
Knights are a separate class. Not every
Please, explain it.
knight is
Kurde.
sort of part of the lower nobility. But that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page, and then you perform some great feat, like heroism in battle, and only then are you rewarded with not...
My word. I had no idea it was that I'd love to hear more, but I have to go and get some more. Would you like to come with me? And maybe tell me something about...
I'll be happy to.
The countryside's pretty round here, but it won't be a long walk. Shall we go?
Dobra, chodźmy, może czegoś się dowiem od niej.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoction, and if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for guts.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you...
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict. I can't. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
Uuu,
I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
Sure. I'll be...
I need marigold, a lot of it ideally. Then poppy.
Maki i szałwia.
In the glade here, but so...
All right.
Thank you.
Dobra, nagietek, szałwia. To jest rumianek. Oset. Dobra.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will, don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
Odkryj tajemnicę Klary. No, coś już podejrzewam, co ona chce mi pokazać. To tutaj, no ładna polanka, jeszcze jakiś kocyk.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen, I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
Uuu. Kurde. To czy to wybrać?
The only petal I see here is called Klarę.
The right answer.
O! A tam ktoś idzie. Wiedziałem, że tak to się skończy.
I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help.
Bardzo proszę. Polecam się na przyszłość. Dobra, wróćmy do wątku głównego, czyli dowiedzmy się o tych koniach. Musimy porozmawiać z jakimś pelcem. Pelc to chyba ten stajenny. Tylko ciekawe, gdzie ja go znajdę. O? Ty jesteś pelc.
Greetings. What do you need?
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it.
Co to taka tajemnica jest?
It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
Don't try that on me. My pa was a blacksmith, so I had horseshoes and hooves in my hand before I could walk. And I've met enough horse folk to know you shouldn't trust them further than you can throw them.
What do you mean?
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Ciekawe.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nebakov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
Good for you.
Too right. It wasn't easy.
I see. Take good care of those horses then.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're at a loose end, the horses need to stretch their legs a bit. You could help us out. Just a little race around the area. It would do the horses good. And you, too. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
Dobra, niech będzie.
Thy will be done. The race is from here to Nebakov Mill. That's down the path there and to the right after the little bridge. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and the willow, and then back to the fortress. First one back here wins. You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best horseman, so you'll have your work cut out. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to, fuck it. I'll give you one of our finest saddles, whatever the cost.
That's fair. Let's do it.
Great. I'll call Hurtle and you can get cracking.
Kurde, ja się nie umiem ścigać za bardzo. Ale spróbujmy.
Hell's elite. His breath stinks.
Wow!
Quick!
Ale oszukałem gościa. Niezły sposób. Dawaj to siodło.
You're right. Great race. Is Hurtle really your best horseman?
He certainly is. But you're a different class altogether, I see. You beat Hurtle, so, like I promised, the saddle is yours.
The pleasure is all mine.
If you're so delighted, race again.
Nie, dziękuję. Dobra, dowiedziałem się trochę o tych koniach. Czy ktoś jeszcze coś mi powie?
Up for another game?
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon taught me...
If you insist. Or you're in for a Sir Yaramir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls, and his lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the...
Co?
See? Complicated and dull, but all above...
Tamten powiedział, że napadli na zbójów. No dobra, okej.
Right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just
Nie
so.
wydam tamtego.
See you later.
Fuck me.
I teraz co musimy zrobić? Zbadać twierdzę? Zbadaj twierdzę opcjonalnie.
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
Biorę. Dobra, wyjdę bez problemu.
What?
Hey, where'd it go?
Noż kurde, naprawdę. Masakra. Jeszcze wykryto moją kradzież.
I'll bear it in mind, but I'm not going
Hey, sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Nie.
Aye, you can't have too much kindling, and the woods are full of it. A good husbandman don't
I shouldn't keep Sir Hans waiting so long.
It's a good thing you've come. Excellent! My favourite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Jaromir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that. And I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all.
Really?
But not so loud.
The horses?
I'll tell you everything, but not here.
For Christ's sake. This had better be good. Well, it's time we set off.
I agree.
No i wróciliśmy. No ale tam podejrzanie to wyglądało. Stajenny mówił co innego. Strażnik mówił co innego na temat tych koni. I jeszcze tych strzał odpyty.
And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Bergov.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armoured horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebakov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Samin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. Sir Jaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nabak himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, well. Strange indeed. It seems that something fishy really is going on. It is good that you are so observant, gentlemen. Is that all?
That's all, sir.
Good work, youngster. But we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how.
Damn!
I don't know
Kurde.
what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them,
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean...
all the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret.
No dobra. No, nauczyłem się pewnych rzeczy.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice. So I'm interested to see, and if not, I shall just hang the bastard. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate? Something that might put us on the trail of those...
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time,
Młynarz Krejzl. A właśnie, młody Samin opuścił własne wesele, to było ciekawe. To tam, kurde, psikusy sobie robili, to nie ma co gadać. Czerniak, no a tam. Może z tym młodym Seminem.
Strange thing happened. Young Semin rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked.
You are right. That is truly strange. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to I hope the answers are waiting for us below. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed...
No, poćwiczę sobie z nim.
You will most likely find him at the sword fighting arena in... That is all.
Dobra. Okej, moi drodzy, to by było na tyle w tym odcinku. W następnym przejdziemy sobie do tortur tego zbira, którego złapali. Tak więc dajcie znać, jak wam się podobało i do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku. Na razie, cześć!